Hey everyone, welcome back to the Panda Corner podcast. Now we are going to cover the only relevant fixture in La Liga and the most exciting one, El Clasico. So
It's
let's
sad that
start
he
off with
thinks that
the Real
Manchester
Madrid
United
fan
is
and the
going to be the
Barcelona
bigger
fan.
picture.
Shayan, what do you
Yeah,
think about the El Clasico? Do you think you're going to get a very
I
sweet
mean,
victory over Barcelona?
first of all, I don't think it's the only relevant fixture in La Liga right now because I'll say this: most Premier League fans, like, we follow Premier League a lot as La Liga fans, right? But the opposite, the vice versa, doesn't happen, right? And
Doesn't happen.
I'm not necessarily sending shots at you guys. I'm saying majority of Premier League fans, especially the ones in England, they like to call us farmers and Finnish league and all that. But that when we compare all this uh, aspects of it,
Accolades.
like accolades and all that, games in Europe and all that, we still come out on top, however terrible form we are in, right? So that's a topic for another day. Anyway, I just want to get that out of the way.
15 minutes later.
I still think this is one of the best fixtures in world football, even though we've lost one of our great players, like Barca have lost Messi, Real Madrid have lost Ronaldo. But even before both of these players came to the respective clubs, that fixture has still been relevant for decades, centuries now, right? Like Ronaldinho's were there, Ronaldo's were there, like Nazario, Zidane's were there. Like who else for Barca? Let's say Rivaldo was
Puyol, the
there,
Cruyff, the
Puyol's,
Iniestas,
Cruyff's. Bro, like this
and
this game, no matter how terrible the teams are, there'll still be viewers all over the world watching this, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same. Barca, however, I'll say they are in bit of a like a bit of a like
shitty
bad
form.
situation.
Shitty form.
Let's say a sticky situation, right? They're in a sticky situation right now, form wise and manager wise and financial wise. So form wise, I
That's
think
pretty much everything.
form wise,
Right,
I feel like we are the favorites, I guess. But I don't think it's going to be easy because, like you guys said about the Man United Liverpool game, it's going to be like a derby, right? You never know who's going to turn out. There have been Clásicos where Madrid have been terrible and they come out with a W. And it's the vice versa. Barca have been terrible and they pull out a win somehow. So I'll say
Oh.
this. I'll predict us a win because Barca is missing some key players. I think Araujo in defense, Pedri is missing. I think Jordi Alba is also injured, right? So
no, I think I think with the latest reports coming out, I feel like
yeah,
Jordi Alba will start this weekend.
he will start. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, before we go to the Barcelona point of view, Cheyenne, you don't sound that confident now. You are very confident in the group chat.
No, I am confident. I'm saying we will definitely dominate the game. I just want us to win big because players like PK, when they won like 5-0, the guy did like these things, So I feel like we are out for blood. We are definitely fancying a big win, and
There we go.
yeah, no. I'm not saying I'm not like losing confidence or anything. I'm saying I'm pretty confident we'll get the win. But I am saying what I want is I want a good win. Like, like we dominated the hell out of Barcelona. I know they're in a bad situation, but a good Clasico win, like great performance is always good, man. So yeah.
You want to bend them over and spank them.
If you put it that way.
Here's the deal about the Clasico.
Hold on.
Going back to the point where Cheyenne said, anything can happen. So we know Real Madrid has been dominating Europe for the past 15 years. But at the same time, it's not a secret that Barcelona has been dominating Spain. So always this Real Madrid Barcelona games, it's been crazy. The last time we won big at Clasico was the 5-2 win we had when Valverde was coach. But that time, so in that game,
5-1,
that
right?
game, Messi was out.
We didn't score 2. I think it was 5-1.
5-2. It was 5-2.
5-2?
I don't remember exactly, but it was one of the. But coming into the game, Barcelona was not favorites, and that was heavily due to the fact that Suarez was coming back from injury and Messi was out for the Clasico. But we
No.
turned up, and there was a 5-2 victory, right? So
No,
heading
you're
into
correct.
the Clasico, it's not just about the game. It's not just another game day. Players are coming in to fight for their fucking lives, and that's it.
Yes.
We've seen multiple.
This is
Hold on,
this is
we've
the
seen
biggest
multiple
rivalry for
coaches.
Barcelona.
We've
Right?
seen multiple coaches being sacked because of the Clasico results. The most recent, I believe, was Julian Lopetegui, just based on the Clasico result. So this game is bigger. This game is bigger for the clubs, and right now in the title race, this game is not for 3 points. This game is for 6 points. So a win in the Clasico might put us much closer to Real Madrid than we already are. Because right now I think we are 4 points or 5 points trailing from Real Madrid, and
You
I think
you make an excellent point, but the reality is, Shan's Real Madrid team is more experienced than your Barcelona team.
no, I don't think that's true.
What did you say? I said I'll take a...
I don't think the experience wise, I think teams are on par. We have a lot of young talent coming in. I think
Huh?
I heard his order, Mr. Krabs. He said he was.
we have a lot of young talent coming in. I think
What? And... What?
Barcelona more than Real Madrid has more young talent.
Yeah, exactly.
And we have new leaders in our attack or upcoming leaders. As much as Real Madrid has got Benzema, the last time it was Vinicius who scored against Barcelona in the Clasico, and at the same time Ansu Fati scored his first Clasico goal in his first appearance. So we have new players coming up, and the Real Madrid team right now is not really based around the experience.
Wait, hold on. Before we move on, so you're telling me the Barcelona youngsters have already had some Clasico experience before?
Yeah,
Like
most of
Ansu
our players.
Fati, Pedri.
Ansu. So Pedri. I don't recall if he played, but Pedri is out for this game anyway. But again, you should not forget that we still have the likes of Busquets, Piqué, Alba, and Ter Stegen in the back line. These players have been playing. I think Busquets is almost. I think he's closing up on the most Clasico appearances. Because
Also,
I
I
think Messi and
think
Ramos leads it.
Barca haven't beaten us at Camp Nou in a long time too. I saw a stat
Yeah,
somewhere.
I think it's 4 years. I'm sorry, it's two.
Yeah.
It's 2 years since for the past 2 years we haven't been doing well in the camp now I'm sorry, at the camp now, right? But
I think
like I said,
the last season I don't remember. I remember Valverde opening the scoring and Modric scored a nice goal. I can't remember who scored the second goal. We won 3-1.
I think last year you all won against Barcelona at the Camp Nou, and the year before it was a draw. I think it was a nil.
Yeah, it was a 0-0.
But talking to your point about experience, I don't think experience-wise the teams are. It's not going to be experience. It's as much as it's going to matter what run of form that Real Madrid is in, and that's absolute fantastic form in comparison to their last season, and the kind of form Barcelona is in. We are headed in the right direction, but we are not where we want to be. We've gotten 2 wins. Coming into this, we had a tough week. Like last Friday when I looked, we had a tough week. We started off with Valencia, then we had Dinamo Kiev in the Champions League, a must-win game, and now an equally must-win game against Real Madrid. So,
in my point of view, this Barcelona team is still inexperienced compared to the Real Madrid team. So I think they are the favorites.
I don't doubt that. I am telling you, they are the favorites coming into El Clasico. I am not saying anything. I'm not saying otherwise. They are the favorites. But like I said, and like Cheyenne said, the El Clasico is not just about a game week, or it's not about form, or it's not about the 11 players who start on the pitch. It's so much more. It's an atmosphere, and it's when you take a Barcelona and Real Madrid fan, that is probably the two most important fixtures for them. In the entire
that's why I'm judging based on experience, because I think with experience Real Madrid can cut it. let's get Afzal's point of view on this
Yeah.
too. Other than
Afzal
getting
and then
excited when I
Vinod.
said yes, other than getting excited when I said bend over, Afzal, do you have any?
I think we lost Lasita. I'll keep asking Afsal. So, what are your thoughts? Who do you think is gonna come out on top of this game?
Uh, I think the title race will be between Atletico and Real Madrid. So Real Madrid fans will be disappointed if they draw, if they don't win the game, and
Yeah.
Barca fans will be happy with the draw, I think. And especially with if you compare both the teams, Madrid will dominate the game with the midfield they have. But I'm predicting a Madrid win.
I don't think Barcelona fans will be happy with the draw. I think they do have the quality in their youngsters, but I don't think they have the
Yeah,
experience.
they'll
That's
want to
where Real
win,
Madrid
man.
will
Yeah.
definitely.
No one comes out of El Clasico happy with the draw.
Yeah.
So here's what as a Barcelona fan, what's on our minds, and I hope I'm talking about the entire fan base over here. Uh, we are not happy that Koeman is in charge, and we are not happy with the progress we've made under Koeman. I feel like there are better candidates out there for us, but the board
Like,
seems to have
for example, who?
Xavi, Eric Ten Hag, off the top of my head. I would really love to see Marcelo Bielsa at Barcelona, but I don't see that happening.
But I don't
But
think none of them will take the Barca job because both of them are doing pretty well with their clubs. So,
no, Xavi actually has stated that anytime Xavi
not
has a
Xavi, I mean,
clause. Xavi has a clause in his contract saying if Barcelona calls, he's coming, just like Koeman had when he was with the Netherlands team. And Eric
Okay,
Ten
one
Hag.
question. Does Barcelona have money to pay the telephone bill?
Before that, let's ask Vinod's thoughts on the Clasico. What do you think, Vinod? We're gonna score high or we're gonna score low?
I probably would think it's not. I think it's going to be a 2-1 win for Real Madrid. Probably that's my prediction. So yeah, yeah,
do you know who Real Madrid is playing against?
yeah, Barcelona.
Here's the thing though. I feel like because both our defenses are not doing that great, to say the least, I feel like it'll be bigger than a 2-1. I feel like a 3-2 or I feel like there's gonna be more goals, especially with Vinicius's pace. And we not having so the latest team sheet news is I feel like Des might start on the wings instead of
Yeah.
at right back,
I
and
think
we
that's a good
won't have
option.
and we have Mingueza there to try and deal with Vinicius, but Mingueza is not as fast as Des, and we don't have our fastest centre back who's been keeping up with all these pacey forwards all season, playing in the
Araujo.
game. Araujo is out,
Who is it?
and
Araujo.
we'll probably start with Eric Garcia and PK. And I hope to God not PK and Longley, because God, no, it's fucking terrible.
And also the
let's-
forwards. I don't think Luke De Jong would be a good idea as well. Right?
I don't think Luke De Jong will start. I feel like it'll be a trio of Sergino Dest, Memphis Depay down the middle, and Fati on the left wing.
I think that's a good option.
With Gavi, Frankie De Jong, and Busquets taking midfield. I'm very interested in seeing who Koeman wants as the back. But here's the thing: I don't think Koeman's job is really dependent on the Clasico win, unfortunately. So I wouldn't want anything but a win from the El Clasico going into this as a Barcelona fan. But I still do believe Real Madrid are the favorites to win this, depending on their form and how well Vinicius and Benzema has been doing against better defenses than ours.
So what's your predicted?
Yeah.
What's your predicted score? What do you predict?
I actually cannot come out with a predicted score for the Clasico.
Okay. Let's
Yeah, I'll also
Okay,
give my
Shani.
prediction.
Okay.
My only worry for the game is now there's news going out that he's going to use the same 11 as what he used for the Shakhtar game. My only worry here is Lucas Vazquez starting at right back, right? Because Carvajal, he's been training with the team all week. He's back from injury. I think we are not going to risk him playing the Clasico. Like maybe he'll get another relapse, right? But I'll tell you this, what Owen said, like we've not been doing defensive well. The biggest the biggest win we've got this week. More than the Shakhtar win, what I was happy was about Ferland Mendy's performance. This guy was missing from the team for like 5.5 months. He's back. He's playing with new center backs, new pairings. Like he's not even familiar with them. And man, he was solid as fuck. And I feel like this guy playing at left back makes our whole backline better, man. Like he's so good defensively. His comeback showed like what we were missing. Like we were conceding stupid goals in La Liga and even in the Champions League. So him being back is why I'm not worried about Vasquez starting. Maybe, and I get Ancelotti not risking Carvajal for another injury, right? So yeah, I'm pretty confident. I think I want us to win big, but I'm not gonna jump over my head and say like we're gonna win 5-0 or something. I think we'll win 3-0. I'll be very satisfied with the 3-0.
My prediction is a Real Madrid win, but I think 4-2. I think Barcelona is still going to score against Real Madrid because your defense isn't that great either. You're still solving defensive problems by moving players around. So let's see how that will work for you.
I hope you keep a close.
Newcastle predict a Madrid win.
Yeah. I hope you, Lasita, just keep a close eye on Ferland Mendy and see how good our defense is with him in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Ferland Mendy, here's the thing about Ferland Mendy. He hasn't played a lot of games. And coming in, and also when Ferland Mendy plays, what happens is it's a little less on the attack because Ferland Mendy is more of a defensive player in comparison with a Marcelo or a Jordi Alba for that matter, right? And if Lucas Vazquez actually starts on your right, I don't you feel like it's going to be an imbalanced wing?
No, because when I saw in the Shakhtar game, Mendy and Alaba is actually a very good pairing for that left side. They actually interchange quite a lot. And, Alaba is like a left back essentially, right? So when he goes forward, Mendy stays back. When Mendy goes forward, Alaba stays back. So I feel like that trio is working brilliantly. And
but Shan,
Mendy may not be the greatest attacking fullback, but he does get forward. He always goes forward for the cutbacks and overlaps. He overlaps perfectly. His delivery or crosses may not be the best, but he still puts in a great shift. And defense is our worry right now. So I feel like I'm midfield.
One exciting matchup I'm looking for, actually a couple. I'm still actually quite excited to see Sergio Dest on the wings. He's doing a good job so far. He's fast and he dribbles inside, and it's not the easiest to deal with him. His height though is not greatest because Jordi Alba likes to sending crosses from the left, and he needs to be there to receive it because striker Luke De Jong is not doing that good a job. And Depay too, he drops back and he feeds the balls to the wings, right? And again, if I feel like with your right back position not sorted, I feel like Fati might have an advantage going down the left.
Fati will definitely have the best of Vasquez, but if Dest is playing right wing, Mendy is going to pocket the shit out of Dest, man. I'm pretty sure about that.
Hold on. So wait. Since you guys talking now, let's include Vinul and outside.
Yeah.
So Shayan just said compared playing against Shakhtar to dealing with FC Barcelona. Do you think it's going to be the same? It won't be that comfortable.
I'm not saying like that.
You fucking idiot. That's exactly not what he said.
No.
Idiot.
You just said how your team. You just said how your team performed against Shakhtar, and you're going to bring that same form.
No, what I meant there was Mendy was missing 5 months of team action, right? And he came into a crucial Champions League game. Bear in mind, we were in terrible form. We lost to Espanyol before the international break, right? Unfamiliar centre backs because Ramos and Varane are gone. It's Alaba, our new signing. So that's why I said he did really well, and I think this is not his first Clasico, so he'll be ready for it, man. I think the players know what they're getting into. Hopefully it's a great game. I'm hoping for a good win. Yeah, I'm looking forward.
Afsal, what do you think? What do you predict the score for the El Clasico game?
I think it will be a 3-1 or a 2-1 Madrid win. Experience will become a huge draw in this game. And even
But
Barca
Barcelona
is not
definitely.
that good going forward. So even though defensively Madrid is not doing well, I don't think it will be a huge problem for them.
Okay. You think Barcelona attack will not have a good game on Sunday?
Yeah, I really don't think they'll give a good game. They'll play with that. I really don't.
Vinul, what do you think?
As I gave my prediction earlier, I think it will be a 2-1 win for Real Madrid because these players they are, it's probably their biggest match for them in their league. So I think they'll give their all, and I think there will be a really good match.
Also, going back to one of the statements made by Afsal earlier, I don't think it's Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid in the title run. This is always the case. See, this is the thing. This is the thing about La Liga. This is always the case in the first half of the league. It's either Atletico Madrid up there with Barcelona or Atletico Madrid up there with Real Madrid. Coming after the winter break, you're going to see a whole different ball game. Atletico is bound to mess up at some point. Either Atletico is going to mess up at some point or they're going to win it. But it's always going to be that 3 or 4. And last season Sevilla was in the title race too, so it's always going to be those 3 or 4 titles teams in the title race. I don't think Barcelona should be counted out yet because, again, like I said, if I'm not mistaken, we have a game in hand, and I think we are just 4 down from the leaders. So we are 5 points out. We are 5 points off the leaders, and we have a game in hand. So
yes, Barcelona is still in this race.
Yeah, that can change in a flash. Real Madrid, we are 2 points behind Real Madrid. Same number of games played. So, like I said, this weekend is 6 points on the line for us.
But for a title race over a 38-game season, I think experience matters a lot more than talent.
But here's the thing: we have experience. No, we have experience.
You're forgetting one key factor.
In.
Barcelona has good talent out of the academy, and I think they will perform this season. They're showing. So I think it's going to be. Yeah, I think it's going to be good.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about the talent coming out. The youngsters in our team. I don't think they are up there yet, and I definitely know they'll get there at some point. But I feel like this is going to be the season where they come to it. But
we are not talking about one player, Karim Benzema. Earlier we spoke about him being the best of the world. So do you think Benzema is going to come good this game? He's going to show us his class.
I think he'll score. He'll definitely score, man. Maybe a goal or 2. I feel like Vinicius is pretty eager to get on the score sheet now too. He seems hungry to score. You saw that second goal versus Shakhtar, right? He could have easily passed it to Benzema, but I feel like he should be a little bit more selfish like that because he has the skill and now he shows that he can finish. So he should definitely, if he sees he can score, he should definitely go for it, man. But anyway, I feel like Benzema will definitely score. Maybe Vinicius too.
I personally feel
who's going to play right back?
Oscar Mingueza. He's proven himself as right back. I don't feel like Jordi Alba will play the whole game. I feel like Balde might come in. He too is a kid from the academy. He's played a couple of games for us before. He's looked sound in attack. I have not seen him under too much threat in defense, which might not be a problem this weekend either because Real Madrid's right side is not the greatest, and that's one worry off our shoulders because either way, Jordi Alba is going to be up there in attack. Who do you think will start in the right for you? Do you think it's Rodrigo, Hazard, or Bale?
Yeah, like I said, Ancelotti is going to start the same 11 as the Shakhtar game. So my only worry was Vasquez. Yeah, Rodrigo, Benzema, and Vinicius is going to be lethal.
Personally, though, my biggest threat coming into the Clasico would be Vinicius. I feel like our centre-back line cannot deal with his pace, especially with, like I said, with Araujo.
And Benzema.
Benzema doesn't bring pace into the equation, right? Benzema is more of a purebred striker. My biggest worry is Vinicius' pace. Barcelona playing at the Camp Nou, you can bet your life on it. They are going to play a high line. They are not going to play anywhere behind that halfway line.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see, because Koeman already played a very defensive lineup in one of the games. He went against your Barcelona way. So we may see that again. We don't know. Let's see. But what I'm hearing from
unless we are playing at 3 at the back, I don't think he should play at 3 at the back. And if we do play at 3 at the back, we are gonna get pressured, and it's gonna be a disgusting game to watch.
That's true.
But what I'm hearing from everyone is that Madrid are the favorites, and Barcelona definitely have a challenge for them.
Fact that as a Barcelona fan, this is the first time I'm heading into the Clásico, which I let myself believe that Madrid are the favorites, and that's just facts right in front of us, right?
I think we are going to have a very exciting game based on what everyone said. So let's look forward to the game, and then we'll come back with our reaction the next week.
Yeah, right. Definitely. Thank you so much,
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us. Yes, we'll see you next week with more of our content. Please like, subscribe, and please do head over to our new TikTok channel where we show all the bloopers of mess ups that we do. Really love it. But
where we actually turn ourselves into memes.
Yeah, right, exactly. So, all right, we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.